The lights dimmed in Madison Square Garden, and a storm began to rise. The crowd roared like thunder, but beneath that noise was tension, thick, electric, unspoken. After years away from the ring, Felix Tito Trinidad, the pride of Puerto Rico, was back. His gloves gleamed under the spotlight, but his eyes, those eyes, burned with the fire of unfinished business. Across the ring stood a man who once ruled every division he touched, Roy Jones Jr., the American phenom whose speed was poetry and whose punches were prophecy. But tonight wasn't just another fight. It was a battle for legacy, pride, and redemption. Jones entered the ring with that trademark swagger, chin up, eyes cold, body carved like steel. Yet inside, even he could feel the gravity of what. As the bell rang for round one, the atmosphere cracked. Jones circled, smooth, calculating, reading every twitch of Trinidad's shoulders. But Tito wasn't here to play defense. He came to destroy. His left hook, the same weapon that had dropped warriors before, sliced through the air with menace. Jones slipped, grinned, then answered with lightning. Jab, jab, right cross. The sound echoed through the arena. The fans screamed. You could feel the energy building like a fuse heading toward detonation. In those opening minutes, every second felt eternal. Jones's reflexes flashed glimpses of the old magic, but Trinidad's pressure was relentless. Round after round, the tension tightened like a noose. Trinidad pushed forward, his gloves like heavy stones, his breathing steady, but eyes hungry. Every punch he threw carried the weight of Puerto Rico's pride. But Roy Jones Jr. wasn't intimidated. He moved with a rhythm, smooth, ghost-like, slipping, sliding, and countering with surgical precision. Every time Trinidad tried to corner him, Jones danced away, landing crisp jabs that snapped the head back and left the crowd roaring. Yet even as Jones looked sharp, you could feel it. Trinidad was setting traps. In the third, but just when the pressure peaked, Jones's eyes sharpened. He pivoted, ducked, and landed a blinding left hook counter that rocked Trinidad's head sideways. The arena exploded in chaos. Trinidad stumbled, blinking through the lights. Jones pounced, raining down shots with precision, each one a statement that he was still the master. The bell saved Trinidad, but the crowd knew now. This wasn't. By the fifth round, both fighters were drenched in sweat, their muscles glistening under the bright lights. Jones's movement was still beautiful, but his breathing had deepened. Trinidad could sense it. He started cutting off angles better, landing to the body, softening the legend with every shot. The ring felt smaller now. The crowd's cheers turned into raw noise, each punch echoing like thunder. Trinidad roared forward, swinging hard hooks that crashed into Jones's ribs. For the first time, Jones looked vulnerable. But champions are built differently. Roy's eyes narrowed, and in that instant, everything changed. He stepped inside Trinidad's range and unleashed a six-punch combination. Jab, cross, in the corner. Trinidad's team shouted instructions, urging him to keep going to break the rhythm. He's slowing down, they yelled. But Jones was just baiting. Every time Tito lunged in, Jones made him pay. Clean, snapping shots that echoed across the garden. It was a masterclass in the championship rounds began, and the arena felt like a volcano about to erupt. Jones, now fully in control, started dictating every second. Trinidad, brave as ever, refused to back down. His punches still came with power, but the speed was fading. Jones, on the other hand, looked reborn, darting in and out, landing crisp hooks that snapped the air like gunfire. His combinations were art, each movement painted with confidence. The old legend was alive again. In round 10, Jones began putting on a show, dodging punches with head. In the final round, Jones slowed down just enough to let Trinidad fire back. Both men traded bombs in the center of the ring, honor against honor. Sweat flew, gloves cracked, and history was written in motion. When the bell finally rang, they embraced, their rivalry melting into respect. The crowd erupted, chanting for both warriors, who had given everything they had left. The judge's decision came, unanimous, for Roy Jones Jr. But in that moment, nobody truly